It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints. Here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me the A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. There's only me.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And Nelson Redder just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Hey, 60 biceps.
No look to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Check. Here we go.
Zone read. This is Judkins. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offensive line fast.
And the Browns are first down.
First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. This is caught. That's Slayton. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's a run that's well done on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Panther Street, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Setting up to throw. Catch made. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal.
Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie and I'm
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Scattaboo. Has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Darius Davis to return it. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Darius Davis on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Let's go. 68, Cougar 19.
They'll start this series with an option left. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. This was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst of quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Panther 60, 19 tight, 92.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets everything he has under this one. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Point after from Smith is good. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Yep, ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He is stopped with authority there. That stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Browns first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Cougar 19.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch you vertically and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Here we go.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They kick the running back in motion. They give here to the motion man. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns break the tie here in the first. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Saints set up.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Back. Ready, line.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Wideouts getting involved with the ground game. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's out the clear. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints trim the lead to 1. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Point after good from Smith. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot 70, hot 70.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And Will Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
19 yards. Ready.
Running with Scannaboo. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. They're going play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. From the pistol, here's Judkins. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run of crossing that 1st down marker.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Here's a throw. He has the first over the middle. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's loose. Live ball inside the end zone. Well, I've seen this happen a time or two in my NBA tenure, Brock. A guy checks in, jump ball, takes a dribble in the wrong direction, and then realizes what he's doing. That was an entirely new level.
That was a uh-oh. You know, NFL scouts will call it spatial awareness, and that was a failure of spatial awareness. Makes me want to, Kate, I wish we could have a camera right there on the helmet of that quarterback so we could all see the utter chaos. And then it's desperation. Well, and then unfortunately, it's total failure in the end.
Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Handoff now to Judkins. And the power play up the middle results in 2 yards.
But this offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the Saints' 42-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Third down, they need 7. I'll air it out on 3rd. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 4th down, pass coming. He connects downfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead to 15. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it. You don't normally see this kind of execution, this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. And we'll remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
19, chop 60, chop 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're going to try and throw it here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively.
Let's go. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. On the give, here's Judkins. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
38-yard line. It's a gain. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Judkins on the drop down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
throw it. A little screen pass for Judkins. Still has room inside the 15. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
On the set.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
No, Reed, go. 7, ready.
Back to throw now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Man in motion here. Shotgun now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left half.
Kid, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On return, here comes Davis. He dodged the tackle. Good work so far. He's got room. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. kick it away here. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll start the second half with ETN. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, hey, hey. Lightning 18.
They go right back to ETN. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Chap, check, chap, check. Chap 60, chap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
36 yards.
Packer 60, Packer 60.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
The incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Packers, check smash. Check smash.
Looking to throw here. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
The kick is no good.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. Headed out right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
79, bro. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready? Cougar 19.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
At the 28-yard line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
79. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. 19 Type, 70 Ranger, 70. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. Forces one through double coverage. Now it's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Driving forward with Scatterbo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Check match. 60.
Judkins running between the tackles. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Quincy Riley up to make that stop. Third and long. They're going to throw. He rolls to his right. That's a caught for the 1st. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
At the 20-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Looking inside the red zone. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want two here.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Here we
The
go,
Browns
check.
will line up for the two.
Right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, 70. Hawk, 7, 19, Lions. Warriors, 70. Dragon, 60. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo, 18.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Complete right side to Washington. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs, 3rd down.
18, ready. Watch the shift. Viking, ready.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
34-yard line.
Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Hawk, 70, Hawk, 70. Mustang, 19. 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
They're going for this. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Judkins up the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. Gain 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Check, smash. Stephanie.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Dump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Pass the street. Come on, come on.
Running the draw here with Judkins. Shoots away from one. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Chop 60, chop 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos, go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. He's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Screen here for Kamara. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go.
Play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Get it.
Once complete, it's Brian outright. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
19 tight. Riggs. Viking 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
Desperation time here. He finds Worthy, complete. He'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Bronco 80. Panther 11.
Still sticking with the passing game. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
19 Tiger. Rig alert. Dragon 60. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Eagle.
Hey, switch.
18 Pioneer. Trap 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it again. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2.
Cup 19.
Back to throw. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Come on.
On the ground, it's Scattergood. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go! Pass to 60. Pass. Right there.
They'll work against the blitz. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here's the backup. First throw. Fits it through the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Escapes the pocket. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's got it, it's in close. And he hits the end zone, touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Back to throw. Catches it at the 1. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Come on.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Drawing up the design keeper. So the Browns will take this win home with them.